2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Knicks, ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage, coming into the building earlier tonight. It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. Damian Lillard out there with Thompson. Then it's Mo Bamba. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Knicks, they've got Nikola Vucevic. OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Wagner. And it's Curry in at the point. Well, Grant, the playoffs are on the horizon. We're almost there. Can you taste postseason basketball?
I can taste it. I can smell it. I can feel it. There's nothing like the NBA playoffs. The level of basketball is just incredible. And lots of teams have a shot this year. So it'll be fun to see how it all plays out.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
Here's Towns, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Al Horford. And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Now here's Thompson, 11 feet out. Vucevic with a steal. Inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Wagner, he'll find the wide-open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. The 3, here's Lillard. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It's on Stephen Curry. Free throw good, Lillard. Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Establishes position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Visiting team leads 7-6.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Out to Thompson. Offline with a 3. For New York, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Anunoby. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Anunoby's got his second basket of the game.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
Bamba, pass to Thompson. Out to Lillard. 5 to shoot. From 11 feet away. That one rolls around and rims out.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
And that one's good.
Wagner will battle you inside. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
Bamba, the pass to Thompson. There's the drive. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrifices for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Lillard following the bucket by the Knicks. Outside Tatum. Back to Lillard. Thompson in the post. Wagner's on him. And there's Bamba on the assist by Thompson.
Boy, Bamba's the guy you look for inside. I mean, it's hard to miss him. The guy's got an 8-foot wingspan, and he's also hard to stop.
Curry's shot is off. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Bobcats. They trail by 1. Pass to Lillard. Back to Thompson. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple. Thompson's got 5 points.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Now here's Vucevic. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Lillard against Curry. Lillard with the bucket. He's got 6.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Wagner in the high post, working on Thompson. Here's Curry. Horford pulls it in.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Curry finds Wagner. Towns outside. Lets it go from deep. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Wagner. Pass to Lillard. From deep. Hits the three-pointer.
I just love the ball movement.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
So for the Knicks, Gafford comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Brown subbed in for Anunoby. Curry from deep three-point land. Here's Gafford. Pass to Vucevic. Drills the baseline jumper. Vucevic has got 6.
And on defense, you have to do a lot to bother Vucevic. I mean, he's so smooth, even under pressure.
On the wing, Thompson. Goes up at the stripe. The Knicks pull it in.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played and lost the game.
Sometimes the bench players are a little overlooked and undervalued, but make no mistake, they play a vital role in deciding games.
Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. Here's Horford. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Off the inbound. Here's Tatum. Pass to Bamba. Lillard outside. Gets the 3 to fall. 12 points for him.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Now here's Gafford. Horford covering. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. 9 seconds left to play in the first. Clock is at 3. Here's Brown. And the Knicks, another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Bobcats. He made a big...
22. The away team, 24.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Daniel Gafford is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Christian Brown. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Wagner in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Bamba, that's good. And Charlotte leads by 2.
Boy, good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
To the middle. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
We played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Buries it from 3.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Knicks lead, 29-28.
Now Lillard. He's got 14. There's Tatum with the three. He drops it from range. Tatum's gotten his third basket of the night.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Drills it from deep. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls. So they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
The Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Now that we're late into the season, here's how the East stacks up. You look at Charlotte, 6th best record in their respective conference right now, hoping to end the season on a high note.
Right now for Charlotte, nobody really knew what to expect from them at the start of this year, but as the season has progressed, it's clear that they are contenders.
Abundantly clear. I mean, they can compete with any team in the league, and I think they still have some upside, room for improvement.
Thompson goes in, and he sinks the 11-footer. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, a shot that's proved difficult for Thompson. That should give him all kinds of confidence.
Towns outside. Pass to Curry. Fires the three. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Now, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. It'll be the 5th meeting of a strenuous 7-game road trip. Bamba. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
Pass to Gafford. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Horford outside. Back to Thompson. Driving inside. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Thompson with a steal. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Horford passes to Thompson. Right through the D for the layup. Thompson's gotten 4 this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Well, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from them.
All right, it's time to take a glance at the rookie leaderboard and see which first-year players have rebounded the ball the best since the All-Star break. Amin Thompson, 4th.
Since the All-Star break, he's continued to improve his game. This rookie is hitting the boards hard.
Ditto that. I mean, he's flat out killing it on the glass right now, and opponents are starting to take notice.
And that one falls for Towns.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cats is generally among the best in the league.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Anunoby against Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The Bobcats have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Here's Thompson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Well, Grant, Amin Thompson is proof there are more routes than ever to get to the league.
He and his twin brother, Asar, coming through overtime elite. A different path. but both high lottery picks, and it worked out for them both. They're not the strongest part of Thompson's game, but he continues to work in the gym to improve.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
2 minutes.
Pass to Tatum. Now Bamba. Tatum looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. And Gafford with the block. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort. Who knows? But that's something that needs to change.
First free throw is good. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Thompson. And so Towns nails them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
They get the rebound. Here's Grant. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Brown passes to Anunoby. Shoots over Tatum. New York, no good that time either.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And the basket is good.
And the commitment from Grant on the drive to the rim, I mean, he's absolutely ferocious, relentless in how he attacks the rim.
Towns outside. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3. Towns has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Puts up a deep 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Charlotte. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. Coach, I saw you getting into your team. What's been the problem?
We're playing a low-energy game. We got to get into the ball. Our ball pressure has to be a lot better. Got to challenge shots, and we're playing low energy on offense.
Energy goes a long way. Good luck getting that up in the second half.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 16 points and 3 assists. It's been quite a night so far for him. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes it.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steve Clifford. We've got Jason Tatum, Thompson out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Mo Bamba, and it's Horford in at the power forward. Back to Vucevic. Some solid defense from Bamba.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 11-point game. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
And they got a spot in the top 10 when it comes to hampering the opposing offense. They create solid coverage that doesn't allow for a lot of easy shots.
And while we don't talk about free throw shooting much, this team almost never wastes chances at the stripe. It's an overlooked strength for them. Knocked loose. Yep, count it. Brown's got 5 points. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Pass to Thompson. And it's off from three-point range.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Anunoby on the wing. Nails it from 3. Anunoby's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
There's Tatum with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Wagner outside. Shoots over Thompson. Another one falls for New York.
A nice start to the 3rd. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
You think of Wagner mostly for his offense, but Clark, he's a great defender as well.
You know, B.A., he really is. He moves his feet well, both laterally and up and down. He's got great size at 6'10". He can step out and defend guards in the pick and roll. Very versatile defensively, and he's got a nice seal in how he goes about it. Great concentration from Wagner. The German sticking with it there.
Bamba finds Lillard. Back to Bamba. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Anunoby. Over Tatum. Nice move. Tatum with some nice D.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Brown. Got it. Good job in the low post. Brown's got 4 points this quarter. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd.
54-50.
Lillard outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And I'll tell you, that was some smart basketball from Lillard right there. I mean, understanding how to put pressure on the D to get these calls.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good for the Knicks. Boucher's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Abaji comes in for Anunoby. And it's Stephen Curry in for Brown. Looney's checked in for Charlotte. Dort comes in for Horford. Pass to Vucevic from behind the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And Thompson gets it to go.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint.
Vucevic with it. He's got 11. Wagner outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Thompson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
No foul.
And these shots demonstrate how locked in Lillard is. Just embracing the challenge of scoring on physical defenders.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
Now a timeout called by New York.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You take a look at New York. They're clinging on to the final playoff spot in the conference, trying to improve their position if possible.
Well, right now for New York, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Pocket 4. Curry passes to Gafford. He gets it in there. Gafford's gotten his second bucket on the night.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings, and he finds them.
For 3, here's Lillard. Second shot opportunity. The shot comes out. Nice D from Gafford. Down low. Curry against Lillard. Good work defensively by Lillard. And so Lillard will bring it up for Charlotte. They held a 12-point lead earlier. The offensive rebound. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Green's got his first basket.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Wagner inside. He's covered by Grant. And it's New York scoring again.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Now here's Dort, guarded closely. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play.
First personal foul.
The Bobcats have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Abaji pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well.
60.
Up 5.
Visiting team 65.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Franz Wagner out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Wagner in the high post. Working on Thompson. Towns down low. Horford covering. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Tatum, he's checked in for Dort.
Checking in for the away team, Jason Tatum.
Charlotte has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Mama pass to Thompson. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Tatum against Anunoby. Vucevic, the pass to Curry. To the inside. And there's Towns on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
The Bobcats shooting about 56% in this one. Horford outside. Back to Thompson. Bamba up top, covered by Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Jones, and it's cleared by Vucevic. New York trailing. And here's Curry for 3. Curry splashes it in.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well here's a summary of what Steve Clifford went over with his team during the break. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Towns. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Here's Tatum. Misses off the left iron.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Thompson with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Jones, his shot is good. Jones has got his first points of the game.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack. His passion for the game infectious. What a joy to watch when he steps between the lines.
Here's Jones. Here's Bamba. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
And the basket by Towns.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Lillard's checked in for Jones. And that one falls for Tatum.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
At the line, he'll shoot 3.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. The Bobcats have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. Lillard against Curry. Thompson passes to Bamba. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. And there's Thompson on the assist by Bamba. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Here's Wagner. No luck on that one. Nice D from Horford. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Bobcats. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Bamba. Knocks it loose. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Lillard's got 9 points now in the second half.
It's Dame time. Whenever this team needs a big shot, he knows how to get one.
Curry gets the bucket.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Lillard can't get it to go. And the Knicks shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Curry against Lillard. Here's Vucevic. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Vucevic is just a gamer. Somebody who accepts the responsibility of coming up big when his team needs it.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
The three from Thompson. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
There's Tatum with the three. And knocks down the three.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. The 15-footer, and it's good.
Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
And the Knicks call time here. They're behind by 4. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Vucevic. Right wing. Towns for 3. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings them within 1. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Knicks foul.
Take a break. Take a break.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Damian Lillard at the line. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
This is when Lillard comes alive. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to step up and deliver.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
Anunoby can't get it to go. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Dame, for those of us watching, what does it feel like to be in a shooting groove like you were in tonight?
It feels like a workout. You know, when I'm doing my summertime workouts, even after practice sometimes, I'm just trying to get hot, you know, trying to get that rhythm. And that's what it feels like, you know, when you hold yourself to that standard of just making shots, being consistent at it and just getting hot, you know, and that's kind of what it felt like.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll